Welcome back. You're watching Overdrive. Formula One superstar Lewis Hamilton was in Bengaluru, courtesy McLaren's lead sponsor, Vodafone. We decided to send Sandeep down to chat with him about the upcoming Indian Grand Prix.
He's one of the most popular drivers on the Formula One circuit, and every time he comes to India, it's very easy to see why. Lewis Hamilton, welcome back to India. It's your fourth visit and your first time to Bangalore, and such an outpouring of affection from the fans.
It's been amazing.
Enjoy that?
Yeah, I really was not expecting to see so many people here today. I think, as you said, it's my fourth time, and every time I've come, we've had Vodafone. I've been blessed that Vodafone would bring me out here, and we put on great events. But I still am blown away just how much interest we have in Formula One, and I didn't think people would really know me here, so I'm still overwhelmed.
No, actually, talking to people before I came here, it's obvious that you're probably the most followed Formula One driver in India right now, and I think you'll see more of that.
I think it's because I could pass for an Indian, don't you think?
Yeah, totally.
I think I could pass for an Indian, so maybe that's why.
With the Indian Grand Prix coming up, are you excited about racing in India, and what does a race in India really do for the sport and for the sport of Formula One?
Well, I hope that us coming here, it's going to raise... It's going to bring tourism here, of course. It's going to bring some money into the country. It's going to bring some people from around the world who will be focusing on India for one particular weekend in the year, which is quite an important one for a lot of the people on the west side.
Now, Seb may have won the World Championship by then, but that's obviously not going to stop you from pushing for a win, right? Every race, Lewis Hamilton always goes out there to win.
I do. It gets me in trouble sometimes, but...
No, but it's been that kind of season, hasn't it? You've started off with the car, tried something radical with the car, went into Melbourne with a car that was completely new to you, and then had a fabulous race there. You've had races also where, you've had issues maybe at the beginning of the race and this first stint in the race, and then you've had these incredible drives to come back. What's it been like this year?
It's been a tough year, to say the least, and we want to have consistency, and it's always great to be at the front and just finishing at front, boom, 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 consistency. But, sometimes some people that's okay and some people it's not. And for me, I want to be at the front. I want to be in the lead. I want to be winning. So I'm always pushing to the maximum and always pushing my team, and sometimes that gets you in trouble. But we learn from the ups and downs that you have, and hopefully it makes you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
And watching Seb, and Red Bull in the form that they're in this season, just going off and leading from the front in all those races, that obviously can't help the mood as well, right?
Well, I think, it's leading from the front. My first Grand Prix I led from the front, and it was a lot easier than a lot of the other races I've had to do. But they've had a car that's just been dominant on every circuit. Every time they arrive at the circuit, it's phenomenally quick. They've also done the job in the pit stops. They've done the job with reliability, and the drivers have done the job. So, hat off to them. They've done incredibly well. But we are there. We're still the second best team, and it's not too far away for us to match them or be ahead of them.
Now, you're known as one of the best pure drivers in the Formula One circuit, and to see the amount of technology in the cars today, I know you drove Ayrton Senna's championship-winning McLaren a few months ago, but would you prefer driving like that in today's day and age rather than, those 20 buttons on the wheel and DRS here and KERS there?
People say that, it is very technical, but that's the way of life. That's the way the world is turning. It's becoming more and more technical every day, But, what people don't realize is it's still massively tough and technically challenging in the cockpit, and probably more so now than in the past. So in the past, they probably didn't need to be anywhere near as technically up to date as we have to be nowadays. We really have to be on it. We almost have to be our own engineers and really up to speed with the new technology today.
Now, you started off in karting, you've made your way up the feeder series. Any advice to young kids in India looking to be the next Lewis Hamilton, the next Karun Chandhok?
I think my advice to them is to not want to be another me, and not want to be another Chandhok. They have to be themselves. Of course, they can drive similar to how I drive and how we drive and try and come up with the same route, but they have to believe, they have to be passionate, to never give up, they have to keep fighting, and there's going to be many, many tough times. I'm still having them now, so just don't let that discourage you.
Lewis Hamilton, thank you so much for talking to us, and the very best of luck in the Indian Grand Prix, and before that for the Korean Grand Prix.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.